in their own end. Spiked down. Up the wing with it now. Possession once again by Kessel. Nice job, straight stand-up poke check. Lets it go. Got in the way of that one. Behind the net. Back near the blue line to Pietrangelo. And on the icing, play is stopped, and all the way back it will come for a face-off. It's probably noisy at the bench, but Ray can hear us. You're on, man.
Doc, it'll be interesting to see which team is able to move the puck better than their opponent tonight. Both teams like to be very aggressive. I'm going to be watching how quickly they can get in on the forecheck. But the team that can efficiently move the puck from their D zone up to the middle of the ice is probably going to be the team that wins.
Okay, Ray, thank you. That's a good, solid poke check. The Russians continue on in the defensive zone. Passing one off now to Draisaitl. Great job on a cut pass. Boy, what reaction. He's got it again. Good work by Richards. That one blocked. That one's to him from his goaltender. The Russians with possession up the wing. He heads right for the net. He scores! Some shots, only one goal.
A lot of opportunities. Love the mindset of getting pucks and people to the net.
Off the face-off, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. Lets it go. A lightning-like glove save. Brody's lugging it in his own end, headed northward. And this play is whistled. He won't avoid something for doing that. Hall's annoyed. Might be something here.
He's had this look in his eyes all night long.
Over 9 minutes to be played here in the first. The Russians ahead 1-0. The Mighty Ducks win that neutral zone faceoff. The Mighty Ducks up the wing lug the puck. Shoots. Oh, what a stop.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
The Russians with a face-off win. On to Backstrom. He's got it. Banked right ahead. Good work with the stick by Phil Kessel. Snapping a pass to Lindholm. Shoots one. Didn't get through. Brody's carrying it back in his own end, hoping for neutral ice. Picked up. Speared along by Brody. Johnny Gaudreau gets the puck. Johnny Hockey out of Boston College. Glanced off the post. Looking for options. Up the half wall. Poked away. Anaheim's on the move in their own end. Pitching this one to Grossman. On through the corner. The scrum to the plexiglass. Scrum over, puck kick.
Куда ж ты ушел, пошел?
Picks it up back there.
Эти игроки так высаживаются.
Trying to go to Ryan. Into the attacking end. Nice move to shake on through. He's got that point pass. That hits somebody. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Nice move to shake on through. Great point-blank save. And snapped up by Kopitar. Anaheim's organizing things back in the defensive zone. We have one period in the books. Only one goal scored. Lots of time left to play. Puck dropped and the clock moving in the second period. Slid to Duchesne. Big chance here. Brilliant save by Dubnyk. Piked in the slot. Score! And this one is tied. Anaheim's got this game even up now. And we're still in the second period. The Mighty Ducks control at center ice. The Mighty Ducks with possession in the defensive zone. And he steps in. Shakes through. Possession taken by Kessler. Puck now possessed by Kopitar. The Mighty Ducks setting things up in their own end. Moving it to Richards. Out in the slot. Pitching it to Kopitar. He's in on an onside play. Slides it to the point to Kopitar. He knifed it away. The Russians lug that along in their own end. And they are in. Possession taken over by Backstrom. And another save.
I thought the second save was better.
Brought ahead towards center. He's going to the net. Shot didn't have a lot on it, did it? Gathered in by Richards. Led on to Kessler. Loose puck, the defense was in the way. Up the wing still with possession. Knocks it away with the stick. He gains the zone. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Anaheim's in their own end and carrying it on. Penalty call coming. Watch for his signal here. Petrangelo's headed to the penalty box. A minor for tripping. And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1. Snaps a shot. One-timer. Great blocked shot. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. And now it's directed to Malhotra. Good work there. Shoots. Score. 2 straight goals. Anaheim's broken the tie and gotten back ahead, and we're still in the second period. Should be fun just to get to the end of this one. Gains the blue line. Taken away. Terrific hand-eye. Pointed to Brody. Enormous hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Got in the way of that one, too. The Russians starting back in their own end. Pass attempt to Johansson. The poke check worked. Breakaway chance. Acrobatic stop by Jaguar. Into the corner with that pass to Carter. Terrific pad save. Oh, that was a great chance. Puck is thrown to Duchesne. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Good hand to eye. And the reach of the stick. Brody's tripped and a penalty should be coming. 2 sticks together, they cancel. Anaheim's only going to get 2 minutes on this call, but it was tripping. There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number 1. Anaheim's got a defensive zone win.
Looking to change the momentum, they have it. Getting their first power play of the game, trailing.
I agree entirely, Eddie. Let's see if they prove us right here. Sets up Shaw. Good job with the poke check. Making some headway in their own end. Cleared back out. This will force them to drop back a lot. The Russians controlling play now in their own end. Nicely into the zone. Gets around him here. Skate kick out of the scrum. And he hammers one. Looking to Malhotra. Scooped up. Pass cut. Anaheim's done a wonderful job of penalty killing, and so we're back even. And that's cleared down for an icing. Curious decision. I guess they're tired. Good job on that face-off, tying the man out. Nearly grazed the iron on that.
That's going to happen. There's not a lot of room there. He just missed the shot.
to Mikko Koivu. The drama heightens in this final minute of the second period. Oh, what a terrific save in close.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Strong play, good reach. That's 2 periods in the books. 1 more to go, but a rest comes first. Period begins with one team still short. The penalty kill continues on this faceoff. That play went offside. Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there for possession. Wonderful stop by Dubnyk. Lugged out of the defensive zone. Takes it right back. Directing that one to Gudas. A shot. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
A missed opportunity.
They score! What a power play these guys have. The draw, the tie-up, and his team prevails. Chip to Lindholm. And the puck is scooped up by Kessel. Good work with the stick. The Russians hopefully shifting from defense to offense in their own end. Passing one off now to Gaudreau. Shoots one. Score! And it's a one-goal game. The Russians have struck back, only trailing by a single goal, and we're in the dramatic third period. Possession established. Good reach there. Knocked it away with the stick. Puck is grabbed by Duchesne. Puck loose, now picked up. The Mighty Ducks lug the puck in their own end. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Good solid defensive play there. Carries it to the corner. And it's a good pickup. Let's go, a wrist shot. Huge stop by Jaguar.
Jaguar's looking awfully confident after that outstanding stop. I'm sure he's looking to make a little bit more eye contact with the shooter.
And possession reestablished by Kopitar. Moved along and in. No team worth its name is going to let that go. Just under 8 minutes have transpired here in the third. And we turn to page 32 of the broadcaster's handbook. The next goal could be a big goal. Snapping a pass to Mikko Koivu. Moves it to the corner. That puck's loose, mishandled. The roadblock helped. Laid on to Kessel. Gets in. What'll he do? Carried from the defensive zone toward center. Puck controlled by Backstrom. Pitching this one to Kessel. Trying to go to Ryan. Snaps it on goal. Blockered away. Puck loose. Couldn't get through. And in flight over the line. Shoots. Terrific challenge. Outstanding save.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Directed on. What a shot, but it's off the post. Moving it to Bissonnette. And he's all alone. Propelled to Grossman. The Mighty Ducks want to generate something up the wing. Sneaks in. Wonderful save. He was hovering right over him. Carried out of his own end towards center ice. Decides to go back and see if his goalie's got any better ideas. Corralled it again. A shot. Off a body. Loose puck due to the play by Brody. Collected now. Pitching it to Brody. Good intercept. Might turn into something here. Superb defensive play by Richards.
Нет?
And he picks it up. The Mighty Ducks are carrying it in their own zone. He showed us a lot on that one. Breakaway! Score! A huge goal, and his team is up by 2.
He had people chasing him down on a break.
Пинг нормальный. Хотя бы.
But he found a way to score.
Dubnik's positioning is perfect. He's in the butterfly. It looks like he's got most of the net covered, but that is an outstanding shot.
The Mighty Ducks get it off the faceoff. Back near the blue line to Mathot. That hit somebody. Oh, Pochek saved one there. Nearing the final minute of regulation. He throws it there. He
Вот это вот, ну, что
scores!
это такое было?
Alex Pietrangelo.
Не помню, он не брал прямо.
The Russians have struck back, only trailing by a single goal, and we're in the dramatic third period. Anaheim's got another face-off win. Oh, pokes it away. He's got a chance. Wow, what a glove save.
That slight hesitation by the shooter allowed the goaltender to make a beautiful glove save.
Magnificent breakup of the odd man rush, still some time. The Mighty Ducks control the play in their own end, and it's cleared out of there.
That's the only play he had there, Doc, is to get it out of his own zone.
Decides to drop back a bit here. Nicely into the zone. The Mighty Ducks look to make a difference up the wing. It all alone! Now it's directed to Kopitar. Goalie to the bench, substitution made. He's in! Oh, hit the post
Вот
with
это
the
жесть. Ну
shot! Pass attempt
как
to
он так
Malkin.
выходит?
He's in, net open!
Сумасшедший.
And finally, the horn goes. The Mighty Ducks, the victory in this one. Turned out to be a closer game than I would have guessed.
They had the puck all night long. They really had lots of energy. They played a physical game. Come away with the victory.
Ну, даже Жигер нормально стоит, более-менее. Что, зайдя в первый дивизион, я уже думаю о замене вратаря. Хекстал вообще не точно. Конкретно выходы. Колцика надо обратно возвращать. Чтобы его вернуть, надо опять всю команду перелопатить.
Good evening, everyone, with Ray Ferraro downstairs and Eddie Olczyk upstairs with me. I'm Mike Emery. This evening, a clash of two great hockey teams for you. And as we approach game time, here's Eddie.
This is the game you mark on your calendar with a big red circle with a thick, fat marker. The fans are pumped and the players are ready to rock. Let's get it on.
Glad you've joined us in Anaheim. We have started. Superb defensive play by Duchesne. Fantastic shutdown. He's in on an onside play. Makes that play deep. The Predators with possession in the defensive zone. Skilled play by Duchesne. Slides it to the point. Back near the blue line, Divotman. Great save off a howitzer. Directing that one to Bodker. Dogged determination there by Duchesne. Gains the blue line. And he fires. That hits somebody. The Predators have control of the puck along the boards. Skating with it now through center ice. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. Loose puck regathered by Richards. One-timer. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Carried from the defensive zone towards center. Gets in. What'll he do? And the possession taken by Kessler. And gathered in by Ekman-Larsson. Puck controlled by Hagelin. Around through the corner. Play is stopped, and now we'll hear the call. The Predators are given a hooking minor. The Mighty Ducks get their first power play opportunity of this contest. Let's see if they can make good on it. Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in.
Nobody stands around on this power play. Somebody is always moving.
Absolutely. I think you're right, Eddie. Let's see what the team does here. In the slot, he's taken a perfect centering pass. Nice work by Shattenkirk. The Predators carrying on in the defensive zone. And he takes the heat off by clearing. Pitching it to Grossman. Hanging on to it up the wing. Puck is thrown to Zuccarello. Laid on to Lindholm. Just missed the net.
You know what, Doc? I can see why he missed the net. There was nothing there. He tried to be too fine.
Good defensive play. Possession changes. The Predators are back even. Grabbed by Joe Pavelski. Now it's directed to Koivu. Solid defensive position there. Fires, and a save there. That one's to him from his goaltender. Looking to headman up the wing. He throws it there. Lasered off his head.
Yeah, you heard it. It hit him right in the mask. I still can't believe goaltenders back in the day did not have a mask on.
Pitching this one to Kuznetsov. Moves. A shot. Not on goal. Moved along and in. He's through. Takes it right back. Pass attempt to Zuccarello. Looking from the corner. Loose puck. It went off one of the guys there. Pushing it on in their own end. Broke that play up at center. Passing one off now to Lindholm. Knocked right off the stick. Snapping a pass to McDonough. The Predators look to make a difference up the wing. And angled to Hamonic. It's deflected. To Kessler. Right on his stick. Can he get it out? A terrific clear. Good work with the stick. Right along the blue line, Divotman. Carries it to the corner. Fires a shot. And it's turned aside. Around the 20th minute of this period. Behind the net. Muscled long to Ekman-Larsson. Great point-blank save.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Good hand to eye. And the reach of the stick. Nice stand-up poke check there. Could this be icing? And it will be, based on the defense arriving first. Flings saves it. A wonderful save, and that just beat the clock, too. First 20 minutes are finished here. We are scoreless. The goalies were strong.
Но я 50, 40. Сразу ничего не получается.
We start the second the way we began the first. Nothing, nothing. It's an onside play. Terrific
Вот
pad
что это
save.
такое? Как он не поднял шайбу?
Duchesne's in his own end, headed toward center. The Predators continue on in the
Как еще
defensive
ты
zone.
нажимаешь, чтобы он поднимал шайбу?
Pointed to Bodker. Oh, that's a good shot. Great pad save.
Чуть не забыл.
The Predators recoiling back in their own end. Good standing poke check. Looking to headman or do anything to get it out of the defensive zone. Gets in, looks over his options here. The Predators control the play in the defensive zone. Big drive! Looking for options out of their own end. Moving it to Malkin.
Где он там?
Looks ahead to start something. Trying to go to Duchesne. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. The Predators setting things up in their own end. Chip to McKinnon. Brings a shot. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
And they've got it again. The Predators through the neutral zone controlling the play. Looking to Richards. Nicely into the zone. He's in! Oh, that's a great save by Schneider.
Как обычно. Так, Шнайдера.
Loose puck brought in by Zuccarello. Directing that one to Richards. Solid neutralized poke check.
Нет.
Snaps a wrist
Да,
shot.
сука, я вот так и знаю. Вот,
Finally,
как он
we have a
уходит
goal.
вместе с ним вдвоем, они
The
в другую
Predators
сторону,
haven't
в
had the
одну
puck
идут.
too much, but they had it enough to get that lead.
Но так же не должно быть в игре.
Good job on that face-off, tying the man up. Really good move. Slid back across from one point to the other.
Ну как?
One
Ну
blocked.
что, блядь, ему мешает?
Swatted along by Ryan Suter. Propelled to Hamonic. Gets that one on across. Oh, the pass just didn't work. The Mighty Ducks in their own end lug that puck along. He's got it. Now, frustrating on that pass. It came back over the blue line, and the coach noticed. That play is offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff. Just over 6 minutes still to be skated. The Predators ahead, 1-0. The draw, the tie-up, and his team prevails. The Predators lug that along up the wing. Good quick poke check there. Up the wing still with possession and with hope.
Да беги ты вперед, ё-моё.
Goes back deep for it. The Predators wheel one ahead up the wing. Lets it go.
Ты,
He
блядь,
covers
серьезно?
and holds on.
Я, конечно, понимаю, но это фишка, по-моему, вот этих вот пятых, четвертых, третьих дивизионов.
The Mighty Ducks with a clean win on the draw. The Mighty Ducks are moving the puck in the defensive zone. Good standing poke check by Ekman Larson. Point-to-point pass from the left wing. Tape to center. Got that pass off the boards. Wonderful stop.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Led on to Kessler. Poke checked away by Ekman Larson. The Predators are looking to make a play out of their own zone. Nicely into the
Блядь,
zone.
вот как так-то?
Shot. Got his glove on it. He knifed it away.
Очередной пикок.
Anaheim's leaving its own end. play. The second period has been played, and that's the fun part. We now look forward to the third.
Do you know someone in your community?
Проще так забить ее.
Got possession. Slid just inside the line to Letang. Just couldn't find the target.
Here's one of those times where you look at the net and there's nothing there. That's where you just got to shoot for the center of the net.
Oh, and what a great job of getting it out. That's a good solid poke check.
Как он здесь не попал?
Shoots one. Didn't miss by much. This is overwhelming. Gains the zone. And move down to Duchesne.
Да что это такое?
On
Почему он не дает пас?
Slid to McKinnon. Got in the way of that one. Pitching it to Kessler. Shoots. Oh, and he robbed him. And he'll hold on.
Ничего не понимаю.
Possession established. Good reach there. Puck is thrown to McKinnon. Big chance here. He scores.
Ясно. И опять в третьем. Ну что за бред?
Good help for the centerman. Puck loose. Good defensive positioning there. That puck went loose off the enemy. Knocked it away with the stick. Got it in his own end. Seeks the corner. Simple play. Made well. Strong defense. Oh, look at this. He's alone. Can they catch him? And it's a good pickup. Gets across. Looks over his options. He's in. Possession seized by Zuccarello. Now it's directed to Mikko Koivu. Shoots. They score. It's only a one-goal game now. Anaheim's deficit is only one because of that last goal. Let's see if they can tie it up here in the third. Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here. Let's go, Arister. Wonderful save. Suter's lugging it in his own end, headed northward. The Predators control the play in their own end. Gets in. What'll he do? Lets it go. Oh, a save.
Ну ёб твою мать.
A shot. Score.
Пиздец. Он
He's
взял
got his
просто.
second of the game.
Он ее просто поймал и кинул. Это даже не щелчок, а просто бросок. Вот как играть с такими?
The Predators have gotten a two-goal lead in this contest now. They're probably expecting an attack coming at them because now we're at desperation time. Fires, tipped away.
У тебя не получается вот это.
One-timer, score! They're back to within one. The Mighty Ducks are now back to within one with the scoring of that goal. And there's plenty of time for one more goal in the third. Good defensive play, hand to eye in center ice. Puck gathered in by Ekman-Larsson. The poke check worked. The Predators with possession along the boards. Tip to the net. The redirect went wide. Oh, it was a good idea, though. Guards the point well, doesn't he? Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. They score! And they've tied the game up. The Mighty Ducks have gotten an enormous goal, tying this game in a bumpy ride to the finish here in the third. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. And he is shooting. That's a marvelous save.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Lions tripped up. That should be a penalty.
И все, вот как раз
A penalty
выходило
has
на
been
бросок.
called, and the game could hinge on
И
this.
защитник сам отъезжал как раз от него.
Duchesne's going to the box. A player hit the ice, and the call on them is tripping. Looks over his options from the corner.
15 minutes, 34 seconds.
And the puck is grabbed by Mikko Koivu.
Да, он ушел там, что, дурак совсем?
Onside. Lets it go. Grabbed.
That slight hesitation by the shooter allowed the goaltender to make a beautiful glove save.
Прям точно в колюшку.
So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. To Malhotra. Seeks the corner.
Вниз.
Anaheim's in control through the neutral zone. The Predators with a big penalty kill. Turned a shot on net. The Predators controlling play now in their own end. Shattenkirk's got it in the defensive zone, headed to center. Into the attacking end. Shoots.
Да пошел ты нахуй! Ну вот, блядь, ну куда ты уходишь, защитник? Вот так всегда. Куда уходит этот защитник, ёб твою мать? Почему он не идет прямо в него? Он идет закрывать хрен знает кого и хрен знает зачем. А ты сзади идешь. Сколько ты бы не тыкал ему, он все равно выйдет.
We're in the last minute of play and still something could happen. And down to Kessler. Puts one on.
Да пошел ты! Хорош!
It's in the net, it counts. Kessler's gotten this game tied up at its most dramatic moment. The waning moments of the third. Lots on that to Malkin. Offensive possession here. One-timer. You can almost count that one, but no.
Вот это опасно было сейчас.
They won it. Now what can they do? Hammers one. Into the corner with that pass to Mikko Koivu. Lets it go. With no time whatsoever, he turned it aside.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Должна была залетать шайба.
Pitching this one to Grossman. Speared along by Hagelin. Fires! Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
Банка там 100% должна была быть. Потому что сколько я таких забил, и сейчас она не зашла в конце тайма. Ну, бредятина же.
We have begun sudden death overtime. There will be someone. He scores! Game over! Overtime winning goal!
Я говорю, у меня сегодня какой-то неудачный был вообще. Ни одна шайба не взлетает. Уже аж, ну, я не знаю, бесит. Блять, с таким пингом как шайба может залетать? Тут пинг его-то по 60, по 50. одни эти попадаются, клюшка зады и задрот. Спасибо, парень. Наигрался я уж такими. Соревновательных тоже, если не претендуешь на первые там мест 10, за них, по-моему, игроков дают. Даже нет смысла вообще туда сходить. Ради бесплатного пака. Ну, это такое. Не повезет и все. И ты зря старался. И коллекционные предметы вообще ничего не стоят. По 4000 там максимум. Соперника, блин, хер найдешь. Доктор Сикес. Да ё-моё. Ладно, попробуем. Да не. Чё-то лагает. Уже даже меню начало лагать. С такими тоже. Нажимаешь назад, а она тупо не реагирует вообще. Ух. Вроде вечер, вроде, ну, везде вечер. О, русский. Сегодня уже играл с Акпоса. Еще нормально такая игра получилась. Аж до овертайма. Вообще в начале, не знаю, сколько у меня тут, 5-0 было стата. И потом что-то не пошло.
Hi everyone, another terrific hockey night is ahead. Tonight's game is presented by Honda. Good evening everyone, with Ray Ferraro downstairs and Eddie Olczyk upstairs with me, I'm Mike Emery. Tonight we bring you two teams that are bound to be entertaining. Puck dropped, clock moving. Pointed to Pacioretty. Good hand to eye, and the reach of the stick. Trying the probe up the wing. Loose puck captured by Pacioretty. Points it. Delayed penalty call.
До свидания.
And play is stopped for a penalty.
Вроде русский,
The Russians see two up on the board against them for cross-checking. Anaheim's getting their first chance of the game on the power
Что
play.
такое?
The key to their power play is to support all over the ice.
You've got it, Eddie. Let's outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
You talk about cutting down the angle, perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Anaheim's in control as they travel up the wing.
Как
Brought
так?
ahead towards center, trying to go to Richards. And offside is called on the play. The Mighty Ducks with a center ice face-off win. Terrific open ice hit. The defense can rest.
Almost out of nowhere, the defender steps into him. That hurts.
Poke checked away by Pavel Bure. And possession now on the pickup by Zuccarello. Rush has gotten back even. Penalty kill. And he hatchets one. Jaguars at the bench. 6 attackers now. Russia's got a penalty up on the board. It's 2 minutes for elbowing. The Mighty Ducks power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
2 minutes for elbowing. Time of the penalty.
Вот как он промахнулся?
Can he make him chase it?
Она не
Snapping a
сильно
pass to
летела.
Sagan. A shot. Oh, and he missed the net.
I know what he's trying to do there, Doc, but you got to hit the net in this situation.
Got that one ahead at center ice. Great poke check.
Ну да.
Team Russia's gaining in
вообще
their
он
own
даже не
end,
двигался.
trying to get to the neutral zone.
Да,
Directing
сука,
that one to
тебе надо,
Sagan.
он мне переключает на этот, на дальний.
Lets it go. Another solid pad save. Pass attempt to Ryan. And he steps across the line. Turn the wrist shot. Now it's directed to Johansson. The Russians have killed off the penalty. Penalty box is empty for them. Nicely into the zone. Shooter tempted to stare at the ceiling on that one. What a glove grab. The Mighty Ducks continue to probe up the wing. Gotten
Вот
quickly
куда
back.
он? Куда он помчал в центр?
Heads on behind. And the puck is scooped up by Duchesne. Shoots. He scores!
Шо? Опять. Теперь я
Mighty
просто
Ducks
поймал
lead
и
is now one.
забыл.
Lots of time remaining in this first period and in the rest of the game, of course, to try to build on. In their own end, still have control. Onside. Good jab with the stick there. Moving it to Taves. Shakes through. The Mighty Ducks shifting gears back in their own end. One-timer. Got his glove on it. Oh, poke check. Saved one there. Puck gathered in by Olin. Defender held his ground. The puck is loose. Up the wing. Possession still with him. Chip to Malhotra. Snaps off a wrist shot. Great opportunity denied. Outstanding hitting in this game. There's an example.
Sometimes nowhere to go. He tried to squeeze through, guys, but he took a big hit.
Gains the zone. Right in front. Score!
Ясно.
And this one
Чё ж ты
is
соленый
tied.
перехватил шайбу?
Just under 6 minutes remaining here in the first. 2 goals so far, divided in half.
Scored by number 8.
Free puck off an offender. That roadblock was
Сколько
set
можно
up.
вот отбирать его?
3 seconds.
Keeps it going up the wing. Used the stick well, didn't he? That one by Ovechkin. Score! Matt Duchesne!
Ёпнул там.
Anaheim's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. Puck is thrown to Kessler. Oh,
Да
and he's
ёпта, ну
hammered.
какого хрена свой опять
Pitching this
помешал?
one to Bury. Loose puck due to the play by Koivu. Passing one off now to Zuccarello. Russia's controlling play now in the defensive zone. Good work there. Back near the blue line to Ben. Not on the net.
You talk about a heavy, hard shot. Unfortunately, it just missed.
Taken on by Mikko Koivu. Gets in, looks over his options here.
Да что такое?
Corralled it again. Got that pass off the boards. Off his mask.
That puck hit him in the mask.
Looking to Sagan.
1 minute left.
Inside the final minute of the period. Sets up shop. What a hit! The Mighty Ducks in their own end have control of the puck. And he's all alone. Outstanding stop. The first period has come to an end. We started in a scoreless tie. At least we have a score now, but it's not tied. Not a big deficit to make up, just one goal.
Еще и в середине, кстати, подлагнуло, и он немножко остановился. Как так получается, я тоже не могу понять.
One period played, a second period is about to begin. What do you think of what we've seen so far?
Team Russia's lucky to still be in this game after the first period. They had turnover after turnover. I'm sure the coaches addressed that problem in the intermission.
Puck corralled by Johansson. On to Ryan. Takes it right back. Oh, the pass just didn't work. Russia's carrying it in their own
Ты
zone.
заебал, ёб твою мать, ну вот что это такое? Просто пошел
What
вперед.
a move on that one with the stick. Pass goes straight to Richards. Good work with the stick. Team Russia's continuing on in their own end. The Russians with a big penalty kill. We're back at full strength. Shoots one. They can't find the target.
In this situation, you have to hit the net. Sometimes
Чё вы
it's
тут
best
встали?
just to fire it right at the goaltender.
Great move. Forcing the goalie. Score!
Ебать петух. Ну ясненько, короче. Видите, опять, вот не получается у него забивать.
Russia's got
Все,
this game
он
even
эту
up
хрень
now.
теперь будет
And we're
использовать.
still in the second period.
Чертила ссаный.
Anaheim's got that neutral zone
Что ж
face-off.
ты не бежишь-то больше? Вперед.
And they've got it again.
Как? Я нажал.
Russia's in possession now as they move up the wing. To Lindholm. Got it right back. Play is stopped. There is a signal. We just wanted to see who it is he's taking off. Team Russia's 2-minute penalty is a minor and the call is hooking. One-timer off a body.
5 minutes, 2 seconds.
Stays on side to the middle. Carries it to the corner. Puck covered, whistle blown. Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there for possession. Score! A goal on the power play. Anaheim's gotten a 1-goal lead and lots of time left in the game. We're still in period number 2. The Mighty Ducks control from the neutral zone. Trying to take the heat off, they've iced it.
And by number 36, Max Zuccarello. Time of the goal, 5 minutes, 49 seconds.
Just over 6 minutes completed in the second. Anaheim's lead is 1, and it's a fresh lead. Richards lost another. His team needs him. Propelled to Malkin. Enormous collision.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Pitching it to Richards. He gains the zone. What a ripper! Got the iron with the shot. Terrific determination by Evgeny Malkin. Good job with the stick. Centering to Crosby. Nearly grazed the iron on that.
Right idea, but he
Да,
just
сейчас
missed the net.
развернется и
What
туда пойдет.
control. Poked away. Tremendous pressure.
Какие же они черти, я не знаю.
Slid to Duchesne. Good defensive play. Possession changes. At the point with it. Breakaway. Huge stop by
Это ты!
Jaguar. They score. And they've tied the
Вот
game
вместо
up.
того,
The
чтобы
Russians
просто
have gotten
повернуться
this
и
back
взять
into a
шайбу,
tie.
он
And there's
начал
loads
крутиться,
of time
вертеться,
left.
блядь.
We're only in the second period.
Это же компьютер. Но
Off
почему-то
the
он не
face-off,
берет
he
шайбу.
ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. Trying to go to Ryan.
18, Mike Richards. Time of the goal, 9 minutes.
Big hit. Possession gone.
That hit might rattle a few teeth.
Gets across, looks over his options. The ref's caught something, a delayed call here. Johansson's going to the penalty box, and the call is a boarding minor. Anaheim's power play has been effective, and it gets another opportunity right here.
Ryan Johansson, 2 minutes for boarding. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
Rush is in possession as they travel in their own end. He's got it on his stick, perfect off that left wing. A lightning-like glove save. Rush is in their own end and in possession. Into the end of attack. And the possession taken by Richards.
Не-не-не, парень, я не дам тебе за ворота уехать.
Collected by Lindros. Back on his stick. Terrific glove save. Snapping a pass to Zuccarello. Gives it on a cross from the point. Terrific point save.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Directing that one to Lindros. Save. Laid on to Richards.
Я не верю в эту хрень.
Gets in. What'll he do? He knifed it away. The Mighty Ducks through the neutral zone, carrying on. Shot not too strong. Pad stop. Goalie's one of the 6
куда ты
guys on
идешь-то?
the ice. He can pass. He did that. Drilled. Oh, and it's off the mark. Decides to head for the corner. A shot. He scores.
Ебать, ну что там за дитё сидит? Ёб твою мать.
The Russians have taken a late second period lead in this one. That might change the conversation in the locker room at the Horn. Gets in and he'll look over his options. Loose puck couldn't drag it through.
Ну что это такое, блядь? Я же прям в него врезаюсь.
Really good move. Slides it to the point to Carlson. With a blast. Nice work by Kessler. Pass attempt to Richards.
Ни хрена себе.
Clock about to bleed down to the final
Да
minute.
назад ты иди.
And the loose puck taken by Tyler Seguin. Not through. The Mighty Ducks up the wing lug the puck. Hammered. Oh,
Да
what a
пошел ты
stop.
нахуй.
They don't
Ну
ask
ты
how,
пиздец.
he just did.
Two sticks together, it goes to the offense.
Это просто
40 minutes
жесть.
have
Не
been
знаю,
played
что
in this
делать.
contest, and everyone gets a break, but just for a moment. Third period coming
У
up.
него только одно на уме. Заехать за этот, за ворота и бросить оттуда. Этим глич-громом.
The draw, the tie-up, and his team prevails. Ah, that's a really good head fake. The Mighty Ducks continue on in their own end. Into the attacking end. Took that wrist shot.
Ну что
And
это
he
такое?
got that one.
А я вот заебываюсь нахуй попасть.
Rush is continuing on up the
Что
wing.
нахуй?
Ovechkin's tripped, and a penalty should be coming. The Mighty Ducks are going to the box for 2 minutes, and the call is tripping. There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number 1. He hit the goal post. And it's driven away again. Nice job, straight stand-up poke check. Anaheim's controlling the play in the defensive zone. Gains the blue line. Great poke check. Gathered up again by Sidney
Вот
Crosby.
как?
Rushes carrying on up the wing.
Ты посмотри, вот он вообще
Let's
просто не
it go.
реагирует.
Got that in the trapper.
There was some room.
Вообще
Not
никак
enough.
не реагирует на это.
Great glove save.
Смещайся
is a
ты
good
куда-то,
point to
не
hear
смещайся,
from Ray
ему вообще
Ferraro.
похер. Он просто едет,
Pacioretty's
как
an
катился
excellent
прямо,
skater.
так и
He's used
едет.
it to his advantage as he's got in on the forecheck, been extremely physical offensively, and really stout defensively.
Okay, Ray, let's see how it goes for him
Чё,
here.
ты там угол прикрывал, да?
Knocks it away with the stick. Shot. Wonderful save. He was hovering right over him.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Shoots. Got in front of another one.
Может, специально вратаря в сторону это.
Just under 4 minutes have passed. The Russians have a narrow lead in a high-scoring game, 4-3. To Malhotra. Along the board, still battling. Keeps it going back behind the net. Looking from the corner. Turned right away with the poke check by Pacioretty. Oh, deflected away.
Как, ёб твою мать?
Team Russia's carrying it up the wing. Strong play, good reach. Lugged ahead from the defensive zone. Shot, didn't have time, but he saved it anyway. A quick turnover by the defense. Can they keep it going here? Possession seized by Pacioretty. Makes that play deep.
И начались лаги.
Russia's accelerating ahead through the neutral zone.
Типичный представитель финнов, ёпта.
He scores for
Отвечаю, вот, блядь, один в один.
enormous goal.
Раша, ага. Я не шучу, просто вот, ну вот, что это такое? Ёб твою мать, откуда эти лаги?
Russia's got another face-off win. Big drive, missed the net.
Guaranteed the goalie never saw it, but I know he heard it. That's how hard it was.
Anaheim's carrying on at center ice. In all alone. They score. It's only a one-goal game now. Anaheim's deficit is now only one. And there's time remaining here in the third period to get it even. Nice poke check by Alexander Ovechkin. It's an onside play.
Time of the goal, 9 minutes, 33 seconds.
Puck controlled by Kessler. Blockered away. And possession snapped up by Ovechkin. Solid work there by Crosby. He was outnumbered but not outskilled. The Mighty Ducks waiting back in their own end. Muscled long to Richards. From the outside. Great stick save. Loose puck, solid defensive play there. Goes to the backhand. And a save there. The Russians carrying on in their own end. Terrific determination by Pacioretty. Lets it go. Got a piece of it with the glove. Loose puck knocked away by Pacioretty. The Mighty Ducks carrying on in the defensive zone. And there's a delayed penalty call. Play is stopped, and now we'll hear the call.
Если я сейчас не забиваю,
Pacioretty's getting a minor for interference. Oftentimes, it's not your percentage on the power play, but when you do get one, that makes the biggest difference. That might be the case right here this time. Now it's directed to Kessler. Solid neutralized poke check. Kessler's dance through failed. No luck. Feeds the point. It's redirected. And the loose puck brought in by Pavel Bure.
Вот что это было?
Up the wing, he keeps on going. Nicely into the zone. Keeps it going behind the goalie. Give that goalie credit for another.
Давай, залагай еще.
The Mighty Ducks organizing back in their own end. Moving it to Malhotra. He drives toward the slot. They score! What a power play these guys have. A little under 4 minutes still to play in this period. A hockey game is a game of lead changes. This one now is even. Good job of canceling out that icing. A penalty has been called at a critical point in the game, and the power play unit comes out. The power play unit has connected earlier in the game. This is the biggest one thus far. Let's see how they do. One-timer, a great opportunity, but he missed the net.
That's the type of opportunity you want late in the game, tied.
Puck is thrown to Richards. Shot, a wonderful shot answered quickly.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Вот он как будто знает, куда я пойду.
Shot, score!
Козел ссаный, ёпта.
A power play goal yet again. The Mighty Ducks have broken the tie here in the third period. What will they do next? How will they start to play this game? Aggressive? Passive? Good standing poke check by Crosby. Perfect passing right through center. Anaheim's got it and moving up the wing. Nearing the end of regulation, and some of the fans are standing here. One-timer. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. And he holds on.
Ебать, я вообще ничего не могу переключить.
They won it. Now what can they do? Nap by Erik Karlsson. Two sticks together, they cancel. That puck is loose. No luck getting through that. Good poke check by Karlsson. They should have done better on that pass. Now everybody has to go back to center ice and get ready again. Pass off the woodwork to Mikko Koivu. Wasn't intentional, didn't go well. Loose puck.
Пиздец, он просто проехал
Marshall's
так
in
и
their own
проехал.
end, hopefully shifting from defense to offense here. Moved along and in. Wants the shoulder of the corner here.
Жмется, жмется.
Anaheim's in their own end, lugging it along. Pitching this one to Mikko Koivu. The poke check worked. And this one goes into the books. It was a victory on the scoreboard that was decisive, and it wasn't just there.
The center iceman ruled the face-off circle, and when you do that, you're going to have great success on the scoreboard.
Как его посмотреть? Что там посмотреть? Типичный фин. Конечно, лучше же ноускилл посмотреть. Значит, выкинет, возможно. Меня уже выкинуло, походу. рискую опять попасть на точка за 2. Но ничего не поделаешь.
Hi, everyone. Another terrific hockey night is ahead. Tonight's game is sponsored by Honda. Good fellas get the first play. Moves. Pointed to Votman. Right to the point. One-timer.
This is what we were looking for, Doc.
No room for a pass. Poked away. Up the half wall. Couldn't get through there. They have touched it, and now the penalty. The Mighty Ducks get a minor penalty for slashing. And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1.
The key to their power play is the support all over the ice.
Eddie, I'm with you on that. Power play beginning. Our reputations are at stake here. Nicely into the zone. He throws it there. Just missed the net.
You have to give yourself a chance. That puck cannot miss the net like that.
Took that wrist shot. He caught it and he holds on. Taken over now by Richards. Clock bleeding down on the power play. Good fellas looking to head man up the wing. Wonderful wrist shot. Terrific save. The Mighty Ducks are back even. Just a little over 4 minutes played in the first. Both teams have tried hard, but only the goalies have been successful. Nothing. Anaheim's in control through the neutral zone. Pass off the woodwork to Grossman. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Big blast. It's blocked. Two sticks together. It goes to the offense. Can he clear? Puck loose. Just a speed bump off the defense. Pitching it to Ryan. Great move. Shot. Oh, and it's off the mark.
In this situation, you have to hit the net. Sometimes it's best just to fire it right at the goaltender.
That puck still up. He scores! Mikko Koivu! Some shots, only one goal.
A lot of opportunities. Love the mindset of getting pucks and people to the net.
Grabbed, the two centermen tied up, but there was a good reach there. Two guys together with force. Big force.
He was looking to knock him into the third row.
That shot came from nowhere.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Good job with the poke check. The Mighty Ducks lug that along up the wing. Great scoring chance here. Brought ahead towards center. Gets in. What'll he do? Knocks it away with the stick. Trying to go to Yari Curry. And they are in. Shoots a wrister. Oh, that's a great save by Jaguar. Carried right down the middle of the ice. Great stick save. Soccered along by Duchesne. Broke that play up at center. Gains the zone and looks over his options. What a hit. Took that pass right up the wing. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. Good fellas get a 2-minute penalty for tripping. Anaheim's getting their first chance of the game on the power play. The Mighty Ducks win it.
For tripping, time of the penalty, 13 minutes, 49 seconds.
Good defensive play, hand to eye and center ice. Anaheim's on the move up the boards. To Ryan. Right near the line, can he keep it going? Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Wonderful save of an all-star shot. Gets in, looks over his options here. Puck's loose off the enemy this time. Anaheim's accelerating ahead through center ice. Not through. Goodfellas have killed it off.
Да что ж такое-то?
Dogged determination there by Richards. Forcing the goalie to crane left and then right. Puck picked up here. Outstanding play. Pitching this one to Gronlund. Gets that pass back again. Snapped off a wrist shot. And a save. Oh, it's there. Squeezed for a whistle. Goodfellas get the draw. Nearing the final minute. He drives toward the slot. Looking to a thought. Intercepted pass.
Да куда ж ты уходишь-то? Ёб твою мать.
Good pass off the boards. Slid back across from one point to the other. Hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
And the period comes to a close. Wow, what a finish.
Он уже в другую сторону наоборот. Тоже непонятно. Как они это делают? Как они это все делают? Опять пик. 50. Мы рядом находимся вообще.
Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in. Goodfellas want to generate something up the wing. Puts one on. Wow, what a glove save.
What a glove save. He showed him the glove and he took it away.
Goodfellas win it. Gives it on across from the point. What a ripper. Score! Curry. Goodfellas have gotten this back into a tie, and there's loads of time left. We're only in the second period. The draw, the tie-up, and his team prevails. Into the end of attack. Deeks. Picks up that pass. What's next? Has it in his own end. Goodfellas with possession up the wing. Gets that pass after he'd turned it over himself.
Whoa.
Drilled. Acrobatic stop by Jaguar.
Jaguar's looking awfully confident after that outstanding stop. I'm sure he's looking to make a little bit more eye contact with the shooter.
Goodfellas power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Slides it to the point to Curry. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. And the puck is grabbed by Richards.
Блять.
On to Mikko Koivu.
Это уже несерьезно.
Terrific hand-eye. Gains the zone. And the possession taken up by Koivu. He's got him against the glass. Up to the point. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Shutout positioning by Richards. Nice job, straight stand-up poke check. The Mighty Ducks are back even. Shoots. Outstanding glove save. Outstanding save. Oh, they had a great chance.
Это бред. Это серьезный бред.
Gets across, looks over his options. He's alone. Score!
Это бред. Я говорю.
Two straight
Просто
goals.
как бредятина.
Goodfellas have broken the tie, and we're still in the second period. Much uncertainty about which way this game's going to go. Tie up and help from the winger. Up against the glass right now. Big drive. Outstanding offense met by solid goaltending. He's in on an onside play. Right near the line. He knifed it away. He is slashed, and there'll be a penalty for that. Good fellas have it along the boards. That's a good solid poke check. And we get a penalty. Referee to the table, a player to the box. Grossman's getting a penalty for slashing. It's 2 minutes.
Plenty of good looks on the power play. They got to stay with the same game plan.
I sure agree, Eddie. We're expecting that to happen here. Let's see if it does. Look at this chance. Wonderful save. He was hovering right over it.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Да
You
куда
got to
ты,
find a way
блядь,
to put it in
уезжаешь?
the net.
Good grab again. The Mighty Ducks organizing back in their own end. Shot. Terrific point-blank save. Shot after shot. Great defense. Onside. Tries to get it on net. Blockered away. Swatted out of the way. One-timer.
Да как же?
Masterful save of an overwhelming one-time shot. And the pickup. Puck is thrown to Barkov. Solid neutralized poke check. Denied by the defense. Puck loose. And he picks it up. Moving well with it through the neutral zone. It's an onside play. Poke checked away by Malkin. The Mighty Ducks recoiling back in their own end. Directing that one to Malhotra.
Блять, ну я же отдал тебе.
Has it back deep. Decides to head for the corner. Good hand to eye. And the reach of the stick. Carried to the corner by Mikko Koivu. Shoots. Score! And the game is even. Anaheim's got this game tied here late in the second period. Lots of time left. Lots of exciting play ahead. Nicely into the zone. Shoots. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Cruises to the slot. He scores. That's 2 unanswered goals.
Grass presenting himself pretty largely here. However, there's still room for the puck to beat him.
Anaheim's broken the tie late in the second period, setting the stage for a wonderful conclusion to this, and then a full third period ahead. Gains the zone. Gronlund's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Play is stopped, and now we'll hear the call. Anaheim's been assessed a minor penalty. 2 minutes, and the call is tripping. Good job on that faceoff, tying the man up. Jabbed away by Kessler. And he steps in. Shoots it on. That hit somebody. And possession has changed. Brilliant move on that pass. 2 periods have been played. They've worked pretty hard at it, and they get a well-deserved rest. Third period coming up shortly.
Hey fans, we have a car in the east lot with its lights on.
Carryover penalty time, so the penalty kill will continue on a fresh sheet of ice. Anaheim setting things up in their own end. Into the attacking end. And snapped up by Kessler. Good fellas are controlling in their own end. Anaheim survived it. Back even. Laid on to Kessler. Keeps it going behind the goalie. Good fellas are carrying it in their own zone. Moved up the side by Curry. Snaps it on goal. Gloved.
Oh, that puck just hit his glove.
Not a free puck now. Snapping a pass to Yari Curry. Good fellas up the wing, lug the puck. In all alone. Score! The hat trick. It's not really loud in here, but they don't expect that. Just a bit over 4 minutes skated here in the third. The winds have shifted yet again. This game is back in a tie. D'Amata. He's got that pass off the right wing and can move ahead.
4 minutes, 19 seconds.
Picks it up in his own end. Back in the defensive zone towards center ice. The poke check worked. What a reaction save.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
He's got it. Good fellas look to make a difference up the wing. To Mathot. Moving it to Ryan. And play stopped because of an offside. And yet again, here is Ray Ferraro.
3 goals almost becomes the rarest of nights these days, but it's been an outstanding night for him as he's had the puck in the scoring zone and he's not missed yet.
Ray, he's certainly one of the 3 stars in my book. And the faceoff's won. Gets in. What'll he do? And angled to Grossman. Got his pad on a changing shot. Good quick poke check there. Has a chance to make a play through the corner. Hoping to shift to offense here, motoring ahead. Using the point. One-timer. A great save in close.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Give that goalie credit for another. Good job with the stick. Lets it go. A lightning-like glove save. Turn the wrist shot. Can't get it on net.
My dad once told me, Doc, if you don't hit the net, you can't score.
And it's nabbed by Koivu. Knocked it away with the stick. And he steps across the line. Broke it up well with the poke check. Good fellas are moving the puck in the defensive zone. Moved along and in. Back on his stick. One-timer. Remarkable save off that blast. Deflected off the blocker. Solid work there by Evgeny Malkin. And he's all alone. Brilliant save by Rask. Off the mark. Loose puck. The defense was in the way. A shot. What a save by Jaguar.
After that outstanding stop, that's got to give his team a big lift.
Sent out, and he'll make him chase it. He gains the zone. The breakaway. He scores.
Блять, ну я точно по клюшке попал. Ну что за бред? Блять, вот, ну как? Я не понимаю. Я реально точно по клюшке попал. Жалко конкретно кто-то, нет?
Good fellas have broken the tie here in the third period. So what will be their philosophy now? We'll probably see it from this opening faceoff. Hammers one.
Ты ёб твою мать, иди ты нахуй.
Passing one off now to Votny. Good fellas continue to probe up the wing. Taken over again. And goes back a little further, hoping to gain ground. Pass attempt to Kessler. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Goes back deep for it. Good fellas lug that along through center ice. We're in the last minute of play, and still something could happen. Oh, that's good. Takes it to the corner. With a wrister. Oh, what a chance, what a save. I think this is a good point to hear from Ray Ferraro.
Anaheim's got to get back on the practice ice because they've had so many chances to score. They haven't had any finish, and they can't hit the net.
No, thanks, Ray. I agree. It's amazing how close they have come and then just not gotten on the board. You wonder if that luck's going to continue. A shot. They score! Not much time left, but this one is tied. Zuccarello's tied this game up late. Does he have another inning? Maybe now? Maybe overtime? They've won the faceoff. Right on through. Oh, and the pass just didn't work. Lightning in that glove. Thinking attack here. We have begun sudden death overtime. Somebody who has been on the ice tonight will leave the ice a hero. Shoots off a body. Gains the blue line. Anaheim's got possession in the defensive zone. And the loose puck captured by Richards. Guarded the goal again. Takes his pass from the goalie. Shot down the ice, and it's an icing.
Zuccarello, ну блядь, что это за хуйня?
That is a large win by the defensive centerman. Congratulations to him. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
The goalie makes himself look big.
One-timer and a save.
Вот это уже весело.
Ristolainen. Nicely into the zone. Propelled to Vatanen. Shoots. That's a marvelous save. To Zuccarello. Stick handles right up center. Final minute of play in the overtime period. Maybe we'll get a late winner. What a relief this will be. These are tired athletes out there right now. And it's a good pickup. Hanging on to it up the wing. Good solid defensive play there. Shot into the pad. And now it's directed to Koivu. Good standing poke check. Looks ahead to start something. Cleared back out, and so they can get to the bench for a change. With a strong wrist shot. Saved off the mask. Vatanen's got it in the defensive zone, headed to center. Knocked right off the stick. Gets in. What'll he do? Look at this! He works it along with a pass off the boards. Big hit. Possession gone. This was big chance here. Marvelous save by Rask. A penalty has been called and the game could hinge on this. Barkov's getting a 2-minute boarding minor. And they've won that draw. Lets the shot fly.
Это пиздец какой-то был сейчас.
Here is our very first shooter. Goaltenders are getting ready. The lists have been turned in. Some coaches say this is where coaching stops. He scores!
Неожиданность.
Now we go to the bottom of the first. Good, solid poke check there. Oh, no, he doesn't score. This is the
Вот
shot
у
they
него
could
в
be
кайфе вот
writing
так
about
вот
tomorrow.
пройти и просто упасть.
He scores! Richards must be a finisher here, so his team can continue. Score!
Next shooter for Flint Fellas, number 17,
Score! The
Блядь, да
winner!
как так
It's
да
over!
нахуй?
Well, this one was rock'em sock'em all the way. We went 60, we went
Ничего не
overtime, we
понимаю.
had to go to a shootout. Somebody's got to lose it.
No worse
в любом
feeling than
случае,
losing a
не
game
так.
like this in a shootout.
Я не понимаю. Если он проиграл. Что какой-то. Вот на этот коннект просто не убивает. Столько раз я не забил почему-то, блядь. Не понимаю почему. Просто тупо не залетает. Ничего не поделаешь. Контракт выполнен. Что-то вот не хватает команде. Не могу понять. Тоже вот эти рандомы, когда, блядь, на этот на выбрасывание ставят, это просто, ну, ужас какой-то. Это звено, может, надо так поменять. Что вообще? Метод. Ой, не то сделал. Так вот сделать. Может, что выйдет путного. Ну, предыдущий соперник, этот мистер Долгий, который, блядь, крался я вот к этому к воротчику. Ждал, блядь, пока я что-то сделаю. Тут реально только гадать, куда он, блядь, пойдет.
Greetings, everyone, with Ray Ferraro down near the ice. Eddie Olczyk getting some ice cream, but he's back alongside. This is Mike Emery. Tonight, we bring you two teams that are bound to be entertaining. Decides to go back to his own end to try and get out.
Вот, чувак, какого хрена ты
Cleared
назад
back
идешь?
down the ice,
Зачем?
and it goes for an icing.
Почему он назад идет?
Play is stopped, and so we have a chance to
Это
hear
так
from
как
Ray
всегда,
Ferraro.
он назад
Well,
идет.
Doc, you know, you can't get too far into any matchup without discussing the goaltending, and that, of course, is going to have a great deal to do with who wins tonight's contest. But so much of the game is played in the small areas of the ice. You need pucks.
Score! Oh, no! The referee's waving it off. No goal.
Winnipeg's up in arms here. They feel their goaltender was interfered with. The referee's going to agree. This will be no goal.
The Mighty Ducks control from the neutral zone. And picked up now by Alex Steen. Up the board, still in control. Keeps it going behind the goalie. Takes his pass from the goalie. And possession once again by Kessler. Goes back deep for it. Looking to Malhotra. He's in on an onside play. Around through the corner.
Да ёб твою мать.
The Mighty Ducks look to make a difference up the wing. And at an angle to Grossman. Good save there. Wonderful work and goal.
What quickness side to side.
Gets it back. Makes that play deep. Two sticks together, they cancel. The Mighty Ducks are carrying it in their own zone. Carried from the defensive zone. Nice pass right up the gut. Good place to shoot from. Just wide of the net. Passing one off now to Koivu. Skilled play by Niedermeyer. Pitching it to Richards. Nicely into the zone. Point to point it goes to Niedermeyer. Little pass from his goalie here. Shot down the ice, and again, they're going to have to be in a defensive posture here. The faceoff is right in front of their goaltender. Icing is called. The Mighty Ducks with a clean win on the draw. Moving it to Zuccarello. The Mighty Ducks have control of the puck in their own end. He gains the zone. Shoots. Shot off the post. Winnipeg's getting to the neutral zone. And possession snapped up by Robitaille. Tip to the net. The shot is off.
You have to give yourself a chance here. You cannot blow this puck past the net.
Good shooting place. Nabbed by Shattenkirk. Moving along in the defensive zone. Good quick poke check there. Terrific determination by Leddy. Winnipeg's in control of the puck through center. Good work with the stick by Richards. In their own end, skating with it. Gains the zone. Terrific hand-eye. Malkin's tripped and a penalty should be coming. And so now a penalty will be handed out. Winnipeg's got 2 on this one for tripping. There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number 1.
Stay out of the penalty box when you're playing this team. You do not want to put them on the power play.
Eddie, I'm with you on that. Power play beginning. Our reputations are at stake here. Handed right back to Zuccarello. A great wrist shot. Oh, and it's off the mark.
You know what, Doc? I could see why he missed the net. There was nothing there. He tried to be too fine.
And he picks it up. Possession taken by Zuccarello. The Jets in their own end lug that puck along. Pass attempt to Stone. Up the wing still with possession. The Jets are back even. Not a long pass, but effective. He's got it. A shot. Got in the way of that one, too. Trying to go to Zuccarello. Gains the zone. Shoots one. Went too high. Great chance there. Possession now on the pickup by Crosby. Pitching this one to Richards. Shoots. A wonderful save, and that just beat the clock, too. And that's 1. First period has been played. Both teams have tried hard, but only the goalies have been successful. Nothing.
Fans, time for our parachute drop. If you'd like to join our insiders club here tonight, you can get exclusive media-only access.
Opening face-off for period 2. Nothing. Used the stick well, didn't he? That one by Richards. Carried out of his own end towards center. Knocked it away with the stick. To Richards. The puck taken hold of by Malkin. The Jets in their own end setting things up. Directing that one to Yager. And play is stopped on an icing. They win it. One-timer. That shot hit a man. And the loose puck regathered by Kessler. Gets a little drop off from the goalie here. Speared along by Redden. What a save! Seemingly had no chance.
Out of position, never. What a stop.
To Malhotra. Winnipeg's in their own end and has possession. Back in his defensive end to get it. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Attack zone possession here. Great stick save. Big face-off win. Off a body. Has it back deep. Thinking attack here. Strong play, good reach. Pointed to Scott Niedermayer. Got the pad on it. Good work with the stick. Now it's directed to Mikko Koivu. Slides it to the point to Vatanen. Taken away. Loose puck blocked off by Zuccarello. The Jets are looking to make a play out of their own zone. Pressing on with it in center ice. Scrum over, puck kicked. Puck is thrown to Mikko Koivu. Turned right away with the poke check by Scott Niedermayer. The Jets ready in attack back in the defensive zone. Into the end of attack. Snaps a wrister. Stays on side to the middle. Controlled through the middle. In all alone. No!
He does everything right to get into the clear. However, he misses the net. The goalie.
He scores! Malkin. The Mighty Ducks have been overwhelming, and finally the reward. They lead 1-0. The Mighty Ducks win that neutral zone faceoff. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. Gathered in by Sidney Crosby. Good defensive play, hand to eye and center ice. And the puck taken over by Shattenkirk. Scooped up by Leddy. Possession with him between the blue lines. Wonderful poke check. The Mighty Ducks setting things up in their own end. And he gains the zone. Winnipeg's recoiling back in their own end. Looks ahead to start something. He pinned him to the glass. Gets in, looks over his options here. And a good glove.
Oh, he thought he had him on the glove side.
Marched narrowly inside. Stick handling failed a little bit there. Puck loose. The Mighty Ducks up the wing, lugged the puck. Gathered up again by Erik Karlsson. And in their own end, still with it. Intercepted pass. Nicely received at the point. Superb defensive play by Redden. That's 2 periods in the books. 1 more to go, but a rest comes first.
Everything old is new again.
Opening face-off of the third period. Gains the blue line. Around through the corner. Drilled. Outstanding point-blank save.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Boy, what reaction. He's got it again. Good work by Redden. That play is offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff. The Mighty Ducks get it off the faceoff. The boards are there to be used, and he does it with that pass. One-timer. Masterful save of an overwhelming one-time shot. Tie-up and help from the winger. Knocked right off the stick. Gets across, looks over his options. Back near the blue line to Ryan. He caught it and he holds on. Score! That one went off a skate. The Mighty Ducks have struck again, and now they're ahead by 2. And a critical goal early in the last period of play. The Mighty Ducks carrying on in their own end.
3 minutes, 58 seconds.
Skating with it now in the defensive zone. Snapping a pass to Lindholm. And he is shooting. Give that goalie credit for another. Good job with the stick. Wonderful chance on the saucer pass up the wing. Great save off a howitzer. Winnipeg's got it and moving up the wing. Gets in. What'll he do? Up the wing, moving along. With a strong wrist shot. Blockered away. Slid to Robitaille. The Mighty Ducks controlling play now in their own end. Hard work on the boards and glass. Into the attacking end. Nice keep at the blue line to keep the attack going. Gathered in by Richards. Still no shot. Up the half wall. Looking for options. Drives it. Can't get a shot on. Gotta clear it. Skates to the corner. Poked away. This is overwhelming. Through the corner. In the corner with it now. Waits with it. Picked up by the defense. Right near the line. Can he keep it going? Oh, great cut. And that one shot down the ice, and it will be an icing. Winnipeg's got that face-off win. Receives that pass from the other side. And the possession taken by Kessler. Propelled to Grossman. Looking to Richards. Dangles. With no time whatsoever, he turned it aside.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
The battle for the puck, and he can't get free. Nicely speared away. Puck settled down by Leddy. Winnipeg's moving the puck in their own end. Perfect pass. Those big pillows on his legs came in handy then. The puck is fielded now by Redden. Passing one off now to Carlson. Carried right up the middle. Pitching it to Redden. It's an onside play. Wonderful stuff. Score! And it's a one-goal game. The Jets have struck back, only trailing by a single goal, and we're in the dramatic third period. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Good hand to eye, and the reach of the stick. Pointed to Redden. Missed the net.
Oh, he'd love to have that chance back. That would have tied it up.
Moving it to Ryan. We're in the 60th minute out of 60, or will there be more? Karam pass to Vatanen. Two sticks together, they cancel. Oh, and the pass just didn't work. carried toward the neutral zone. The Jets wheel it up the wing. Gets in. What'll he do? Shot. No luck.
That's a missed opportunity for momentum.
Good place to shoot from, and he does. Slides it to the point to Redden. Great defense. 23 seconds to go. Winnipeg's in possession as they travel through center ice. He's in! Scooped up by Crosby. Winnipeg's up the wing, controlling play now. Flings it. Not through. Score! And this one is all tied up. Puck 3, roadblock by Duchesne. We are underway in overtime. Who's the hero going to be? Now, they had an attack going, but it wouldn't work because the pass that's back out over the blue line. Heads on to the corner. Jabbed away by Eberle. Shattenkirk's in his own end, headed toward center. Lets it go. And off target with that one.
That's what you call there, grip it and rip it. He just missed it.
Has gone back into his own end. Glides to the safety behind the net. The Jets are controlling in their own end. Pass attempt to Shattenkirk. Trying to go to Leddy. And he steps across the line. Pitching this one to Leddy. Onside. Gathered up again by Richards. To Carlson. The Mighty Ducks through the neutral zone have possession. Shoots. That shot came from right in front.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Richards is in his own zone trying to get to center ice. Last minute of play in the overtime period. Are we going to get a late winning goal, or will there be a shootout?
1 minute left.
Turned on net. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway. Lugged along the line. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Winnipeg's in their own end and in possession. Keeps it going up the wing. He's got it. Directing that one to Grossman. Moved along and in. Smart recovery by Niedermeyer. Looks over his options from the corner. Fires. Didn't miss by much.
He was trying to be a little bit too fine there. That's why he missed the net.
Big drive. The Mighty Ducks in their own end controlling the play. Trying to take the heat off, they've iced it. And coming up is the biggest face-off of this game. That is a large win by the defensive centerman. Congratulations to him. Poke checked away by Scott Niedermeyer. Winnipeg's hanging into this game largely on the strength of the man between the pipes. Here is just one of his many saves in that period. We'll be right back. Here is our very first shooter. Goaltenders are getting ready. The lists have been turned in. Some coaches say this is where coaching stops. And you just watch. As we will. And now we go to the bottom of the first. He scores! Round 2, shooter number 1, and his team's trailing. Great poke check. He scores! He's won the game. The shootout's over. Winnipeg's come up big in this one, partly because of their goaltender in the shootout, and partly because they just had the guys that could put it in.
They have the guys that have the nifty hands around the net and are rewarded with a big win.
Hi, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich here. Tonight, we bring you a matchup you're going to like. Eddie, as we get ready for this, what's on your mind?
Two teams that have two well-crafted game plans, but once the puck drops, anything can happen, Doc, as we've seen in the past. I believe the key to this game is who stays to their game plan will win this game.
Our game is underway with that faceoff. Vladimir Tarasenko with it now. Watch him, dangerous and exciting. Puck controlled by Klasla. Scrum over, puck kicked. Carried to the corner by Richards. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. The Nailers lug that puck along the boards. With play stopped, it's Ray Ferraro time.
The Mighty Ducks are among the league's most aggressive teams. One thing they always have to be careful of is at times they can lose their discipline and take a whole pile of penalties. Now, they've got good special teams, but you can't keep taxing your penalty killers so much.
Always appreciate hearing what's going on down there, Ray. Just over 3 minutes have been played here in the first. Nothing on the scoreboard has changed. Still a pair of zeros. And so it shot the length, and we get an icing call as a result. Off the face-off, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. Pushing it on in the defensive zone. Behind the net. And the puck controlled by Mikko Koivu. New York setting things up in their own end. Nice poke check by Zuccarello. through. Solid defensive position there. The Mighty Ducks are looking to make a play out of their own zone. He gains the zone. Slid to Mathot. Making progress through the neutral zone. Vatanen's in his own end, headed toward center. Goes back deep for it. That puck's loose, not too well handled. New York setting things up at center. And he steps in. Good solid defensive play there. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Sends to the point. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. And so now a penalty will be handed out. New York's only going to get 2 minutes on this call, but it was tripping. And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1.
Stay out of the penalty box when you're playing this team. You do not want to put them on the power play.
You've got it, Eddie. Let's watch to see if you're a prophet here. The Mighty Ducks with possession up the wing. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. It's an onside play. One-timer, score! A power play goal. Richards has gotten the first goal of the game, always an important one.
Doesn't matter what time of the period, always important to get that first goal.
Mike Richards assisted by number 2.
Possession now on the pickup by Duchesne.
12 minutes, 22 seconds.
To Tarasenko. Lets it go. Outstanding save with a glove. Trying to go to Lindholm. Back near the blue line to Bufflin. Great job on a cut pass. Can he generate something from there? Puck grabbed, they're ready to go. One-timer. Oh, deflected away. New York's in their own end, continuing on. Puck is thrown to Perry. Gets in. What'll he do? And he picks it up. Puck loose. Strong defensive play by Perry. The Mighty Ducks controlling play now in their own end. Chip to Richards. Puck picked up here. Propelled to Hall. Shoots. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Near the last minute of the first. The Mighty Ducks carrying on in their own end. Passing one off now to Kessler. Got it in his own end. Laid on to Simmons. Gains the zone. Shot off his pad. Score! Late in the period. Couldn't get much later for that one.
New York goal scored by number 17, Wayne
20 minutes in the books. Both teams scored a single time.
seconds. Open the Stadium's account this month at Faybank.
Tie score, second period underway. Cranks a shot, and that one turned aside. On to Marchand. Great job on a cut pass. Steps between the circles. One-timer. Great save off a howitzer. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. And he gains the zone. Good reach there. The Mighty Ducks continue on in the defensive zone. Malkin's tripped, and a penalty should be coming. Goalie to the bench, arms still in the air. Substitution made. One-timer. Using the point, he's got it. Lets it go. Good standing poke check by Marchand. Whistle blown, play stopped. The referee will hand out a penalty. New York's got 2 on this one for tripping. And down to Lindholm. Decides to head for the corner. Grabbed by Richards. Good defensive play, hand to eye and center ice. The Mighty Ducks in their own end in possession as they travel. Snapping a pass to Lindholm. Zone to zone to Richards. Hammers one. The Mighty Ducks continue to probe up the wing. Smart recovery by Richards. Strong play, good reach. Sets up Shaw. The Nailers are back even. Full strength action, the penalty kill. New York's controlling play now in the defensive zone. Pitching it to Richards. Snaps off a wrist shot. Carried out of his own end towards center ice. Snapped up by Yossi. Slid to Marchand. Solid work there by Kessler. Taken away. Gathered up again by Taylor Hall. Pointed to Yossi. Puck controlled by Zuccarello. Gathered up by Dustin Byfuglien. 2 sticks together, it goes to the offense. What a save by Jaguar!
Jaguar's looking awfully confident after that outstanding stop. I'm sure he's looking to make a little bit more eye contact with the shooter.
Big save. Recollected. Has it in his own end. And he circles back with the puck. At the point with it. No room for a pass. A shot. Gets a blocker on it. Carried from the defensive zone towards center. Onside. Corral. Loose puck. There was no getting through. Terrific hand-eye. The Mighty Ducks control the play in the defensive zone. And he steps across the line. Great glove grab. And he'll hold on. A little over 5 minutes left to go in the period. 2 goals so far, divided in half. Solid, clean win. Laid up that right side to Zuccarello. Gets in and he'll look over his options. Looks ahead to start something. Pass attempt to Zuccarello. Got it on his stick in the slot. Now it's directed to Zuccarello. Speared along by Yossi. No chance on that. Bumped off balance. Corralled by Zetterberg. Oh, what a glove he's got there. Directing that one to Zuccarello. Knifed away. Free puck off a defender. Slides it to the point to Yossi. Players tired, about to get a rest as we go late into the second period. Down to the corner. And the puck taken over by Byfuglien. Chip to Marchand. Broke that play up at center. The second period has been played, and that's the fun part. We now look forward to the third. Both teams have found the back of the net, but it's even. Underway here in the third. Shoots one. Robbery there. Looking from the blue line. A shot. Gloved. Shoots. Missed the net. Propelled to Marchand. Big hit. Possession gone.
Anytime you get hit in the open ice like that, that is a jolt.
Tarasenko's cut through the neutral zone. Long pass up the wing to Marchand. Around through the corner. Pass cut, strong play. Gets across, looks over his options. Enormous collision. Moving on through the neutral zone. Superb defensive play by Taylor Hall. And a slashing penalty is forthcoming. The Mighty Ducks are boxed for 2 minutes. The call is slashing. There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number 1.
Time of the penalty, 4 minutes, 35 seconds.
And decides to play it the other way. A shot. They score! A shorthanded goal. The Mighty Ducks at a critical point in this game have broken the tie. They've had a huge advantage in time of possession, so it looks good for the future, too. Shoots. Outstanding point-blank save.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Let's go, a wrister. A lightning-like glove save.
That's one way to stop the momentum. Cover the puck and get a whistle.
Just under 6 minutes have transpired. The Mighty Ducks lead by a goal. They just broke the tie moments ago. New York's got another win. Oh, tremendous stop by Jaguar. Beat him on that one. What a ripper. Oh, what a save. The Mighty Ducks in their own end, ready in attack. Good job with the poke check. The Nailers' power play has ended. What a great chance to tie the game. Into the attacking end. Score! 2 in a row. The Mighty Ducks have a 2-goal lead, though heavily outshot in the game. It's an important lead to have here in the third. New York's got another face-off win. And he gains the zone. Oh, what a play. Poke checked away by Koivu. New York's in their own end and has possession. Moving it to Simmons. Pitching this one to Hall. Back to the point. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Lets it go. Great save at the edge of the crease.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
And he is reefed.
That's what we love about this game.
Held to the glass. Kicked out of the scrum. The Nailers continue on at center. Ah, that's a really good head fake. And it's turned aside. Skate kick out of the scrum. To Perry. Pad save. The Mighty Ducks have it up the wing. Out in the slot. Wow, what a glove save.
Oh, that puck. Just hit his glove.
Hey, Ray, what's going on down there?
Jaguar's been incredibly stable tonight. Any chance that's come his way, he's snuffed it out. He's given his team so much confidence. That's a championship performance tonight.
A spectacular performance for him, Ray. Eddie and I have talked in the intermission about how we can think of at least 3 or 4 that are going to wind up on a highlight reel. Referee over to the penalty box, and let's find out. The Mighty Ducks catch a high-sticking minor here. The Mighty Ducks with a clean win on the draw.
13 minutes, 13 seconds.
Laid on to Richards. Wonderful chance was set up, and the pass just goes wide. Back near the blue line to Richards. The Nailers want to generate something up the wing. Lets a shot go. Could not be filtered through. A strong play by Kessler. On to Hall. Loose puck knocked away by Richards. Got his stick on it. Picked up by the defense. Back at the point now. Looking for options. To the point with it. The Mighty Ducks got his pad on a changing shot. Collected now. Wow, and somebody's crossed the line here. I think he knows what might happen.
Well, when you cross the line like that, you better be ready to get involved.
New York's a little too snarly. Minor penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, that's uncalled for. The referee's going to give him 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play.
Time of the penalty. 16
That
minutes,
is a
9
large
seconds.
win by the defensive centerman. Congratulations to him. Lets the shot fly. Oh, he had a great chance to shoot there, and he did, but it was answered by the glove. The Mighty Ducks have possession in their own end. Moved along and in. One-timer. He caught it, and he holds on. Gathered in by Richards. Good standing poke check. Still has control up the wing. Looking to Zuccarello. Lets it go. That one blocked. New York survived it. Back even. The Mighty Ducks lugged that along up the wing. He knifed it away. Just a good rub out there.
In the third period.
We are in the 60th minute out of 60. Scrum over, puck kicked. Into the corner with that pass to Ryan. Carried toward the neutral zone. Slid to Tarasenko. And play stopped because of an offside. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. Terrific interception. Trying to go to Lindholm. Cleared back out. This will force him to drop back a lot. Possession taken over by Klesla. Two sticks together, they cancel. And he's hammered.
I saw him coming just at the last minute. He's able to spin off, but that's a big hit.
Puck is thrown to Marchand. That's a good solid poke check. Nicely into the zone. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. Jaguar's at the bench. The extra man's on. And we get a penalty. The referee to the table. Might be something coming up here.
He has been looking for this for a while.
New York penalty to number 63, Brett Marchand.
And there it is. The game is over. The Mighty Ducks record the victory in this one. Turned out to be a closer game than I would have guessed.
Yeah, they had the puck all night long. They really had lots of energy. They played a physical game. Come away with the victory.
Terrific hockey night is ahead. Tonight's game is sponsored by Honda. Greetings, everyone, with Ray Ferraro down near the ice. Eddie Olczyk getting some ice cream, but he's back alongside. This is Mike Emery. Tonight, we bring you a matchup between two great teams. Just underway. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emery. Oh, and he's hammered.
Whoa, pick yourself up after that one. That is a big hit.
Carries it to the corner. The Penguins have it in their own end. Passing one off now to Draisaitl. Slides it to the point. Knocked it away with the stick. Puck loose. Good defensive play. And he's hammered. Tampa Bay's in their own end and controlling play now. Carried right through the 50-yard line. Corralled by Bork. Broke it up well with the poke check. Oh, deflected away. Tampa Bay's accelerating ahead through center ice. Gathered up again by Bork. Takes it right back. One-timer. He scores! Kessler! Some shots, only one goal.
A lot of opportunities. Love the mindset of getting pucks and people to the net.
The Mighty Ducks prevail on the draw. Carried to the corner boards by Kessler. Gives it to the point. Fires. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. And he regroups. Gets in, looks over his options here. Fires, and it's turned aside. On to Grossman. The Penguins in their own end, ready in attack. Looking to Kane. Strong play, good reach. Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him. Breakaway chance! Oh, what a stop! And snapped up by Forsberg. Trying to get something generated up the wing. Lets it go. Deflected off the blocker. Jabbed away by Patrick Kane. The puck is fielded now by Zetterberg. Pass attempt to Kane. On through the corner. Carried to the corner by Kane. Gathered up again by Forsberg. Hammered. He scores. Henrik Zetterberg. The Mighty Ducks control from the neutral zone. Nice job. Straight stand-up poke check. Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there. Under 8 minutes to be played. The Penguins just added some insurance to make this a 2-goal lead. Free puck now. Carried toward the neutral zone. Cut in half by Marchand. Moving it on up the wing. Great stick there. The Mighty Ducks carry through center. And he's all alone. Score! And it's a 1-goal game. The Mighty Ducks have struck for a very important first period goal. They're back to within one. Can they tie it before the end of the period? They've won the faceoff. Gets in. What'll he do? He was outnumbered but not outskilled. Puck is thrown to Malhotra. Slot shot. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
The goalie makes himself look big.
They win the draw. Blocked that one. Directing that one to Forsberg. Nicely into the zone. Shoots one. The shot is off.
Here's one of those times where you look at the net and there's nothing there. That's where you just...
An outstanding pad save. Gets that pass from his goalie through traffic. Snapping a pass to Ryan. One into another.
Better get your head up. That's a solid hit that he had to take there.
The Penguins control the play in the defensive zone. Off a defender, that's a free puck. Puck free, roadblock by Zuccarello.
1 minute left.
They will get a breather shortly, but they score! And they've tied the game up. Tampa Bay's prevailed again on the face-off in the neutral zone.
Assisted by number 36, Max.
Pass off the woodwork to Scott Niedermayer. Slid. Oh, quick reflexes. Good thing. Good bad save. And this period is over. Wow.
Are you a super fan? Here's your chance to prove it. If you have
The Mighty Ducks control from the neutral zone. Pitching it to Kessel. That play went offside. The Penguins got that face-off win. Now what? Possession taken up by Phil Kessel. One-timer. Lightning-like save off the one-timer. Defender held his ground. The puck is loose. Right out of the textbook. What a save! Score! That one ricocheted off a member of the defense. Tampa Bay's broken the tie and gotten back ahead, and we're still in the second period. Should be fun just to get to the end of this one. Picked up. What a shot, and he got his glove on. The Mighty Ducks are skating it back in their own end. Malhotra's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Tampa Bay's got 2 on this one for tripping. There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number 1.
Oh, what a great opportunity trailing in this game for their first power play.
Waffle boarded. Roy's got it in his own end, headed towards center. Good job with the stick. The Mighty Ducks in possession as they travel in their own end. Moves behind the net. Lightning in that glove. Gets in. What'll he do? He's held up there. Mike Modano's hooked on the play. There will be a penalty. Tampa Bay's in possession as they travel up the wing. Goalie to the bench. Extra man over the boards on the delayed penalty. And play is stopped for a penalty. The Mighty Ducks guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade. Just a hook. Off the face-off, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. One-timer. Save! And the loose puck gathered in by Malkin. Tampa Bay's on the power play now that they've killed off the penalty. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. The Mighty Ducks with possession up the wing. Broke that play up at center. Goes back deep for it. Long lead pass to Kane. Scrum over, puck kicked. Boy, what reaction. He's got it again. Good work by Kessler. He's got him against the glass. Kicked out of the scrum. Kane's hooked on this play, and the arm of the referee is high. And we get a penalty. The referee to the table, a player to the box. The Mighty Ducks are given a hooking minor, and so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1. Huge stop by Jaguar.
Jaguar's looking awfully confident after that outstanding stop. I'm sure he's looking to...
Just under 8. Penguins lead by a goal. They just broke the tie moments ago. The Mighty Ducks in their own end controlling play now. Gains the blue line. Good move. Through the corner now. One-timer. Got his glove on it. Moving it to Kane. 2 sticks together, they cancel. And he steps across the line. A shot. Score! A goal on the power play. The Penguins here in the second period have a 2-goal lead. And it's a huge lead on the shot board. Good reach there. Good poke check by Bork. The puck is scooped up by Zuccarello. Pass cut, strong play. Curls on back and readies an attack. To Mikko Koivu. Flings it. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. One-timer. Could this be icing? And it will be, based on the defense arriving first. And let's hear again from Ray.
Bork's been like a one-man demolition crew. He has been so physical all over the ice.
Okay, Ray, let's see how it goes for him here. Good job on that face-off, tying the man up. To Kessler. Moved along and in. Oh, a save. The Mighty Ducks carrying it in their own end. Oh, did he ever get mashed?
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
The Mighty Ducks look to make a difference up the wing. Lugged ahead from the defensive zone. Looks ahead to start something. Puck loose, now picked up. The Mighty Ducks carrying on in their own end. Cleared back out so more players can spill over the boards. Could not be filtered through. A strong play by Ray Bourque. He can start some danger here. Keeps it going behind the goalie. Good solid defensive play there. In their own end, pressing on with it. And now it's directed to Ray Bourque. He can start some danger here. Chip to Kessler. Gets across, looks over his options. Knocks it away with the stick. The drama heightens in this final minute of the second period. Hanging on to it up the wing. Can't get by, turned it over. Flings it, and it's driven away again. Held there for a face-off coming up next. Possession established. Good reach there. "40 minutes have been played in this contest, and everyone gets a break, but just for a moment. Third period coming up.
Don't forget to check out tonight's game highlights, post-game analysis, player interviews, and blogs on our team website. New content is added daily.
The Penguins have a 2-goal lead, and the one that made it 2 was this one. We'll be right back. We have begun the third period. Jabbed away by Bourque. Cleared all the way down, and it's an icing. Grabbed, the two centermen. Score! He's got his second. Goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. He gains the zone. Puck controlled by Kessel. The Penguins continue on at center.
1 minute, 13 seconds.
And he throws it in, hopes of getting it back. Propelled to Draisaitl. He knifed it away. Trying to go to Kessler. Loose puck, the defense was in the way. Pitching this one to Richards. Nice poke check by Kessler. Has it back deep. Passing one off now to Richards. Looking to Kessler. Oh, he loses it. He tried to do too much. Breakaway! He tried to clear it, didn't work. It went off a teammate. Into the corner with that pass to Malkin. Knocked right off the stick. Carried to the corner by Evgeny Malkin. One-timer. Score! They're back to within 2 now. The Mighty Ducks have closed the gap to just 2. And there is time here in the third period to get another one or maybe get 2 and get this game back even. It's an onside play. He's got that pass. One-timer, blockered away. Looking from the blue line. Poke checked away by Henrik Zetterberg. Gathered in by Koivu. Pass attempt to Zetterberg. Puck is thrown to Burry. Shot, gloved.
Oh, that puck just hit his glove.
And he'll hold on. Good help for the centerman. The Mighty Ducks in their own end setting things up. Gets in and he'll look over his options. 2 sticks together, it goes to the offense. Fires a shot. He beat everything but the post. Marchand's hooked on the play. There will be a penalty. The Mighty Ducks guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade. Just a hook. Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play. Score! Wait, no goal! No goal!
No goal's been signaled immediately, Doc. It's the right call from the official.
And the face-off's won. Good work with the stick. Loose puck captured by Richards. Gains the zone. Speared along by Niedermeyer. The Penguins are carrying it in their own zone. Good jab with the stick there. The Penguins want to generate something up the wing. Shoots one. Didn't get through. Geometrically to Niedermeyer. The Mighty Ducks are back even. Good quick poke check there. Into the end of attack. Oh, that's good. Wonderful. They score! It's only a 1-goal game now. The Mighty Ducks are now back to within 1 with the scoring of that goal. And there's plenty of time for one more goal in the third. Got possession. And he steps across the line. One-timer blocked. The Penguins have control of the puck in their own end. Slid to Kane. Puck grab, what's next? And he sends it to the net. The Mighty Ducks continue to probe up the wing. Fantastic shutdown. Breakaway. Brilliant save by Jaguar. And at an angle to Duchesne. Lets a shot fly. Got a piece of that one. He left his feet, but not on his own, and not by choice.
He got plastered on the boards there. That's a stop sign right there.
What a ripper. Great glove save. We are in the final minute of what has been a tremendous hockey game. Poke checked away by Borg. Will drop back, and maybe something better will happen. Right near the line, can he keep it going? One-timer. He caught it and he holds on. He completed that pass, but it wasn't perfect. The Penguins looking to head man up the wing. Behind the net. Terrific shot, but a great point-blank save.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Tampa Bay is in possession as they move up the wing. He's got it. Directing that one to Malhotra. He's in on an onside play. Shoots. Shot off the post. The horn signals the end of this game. The Mighty Ducks were outshot enormously, yet the game wound up being close. That said, they lost it.
That's why you pay the goaltenders the big bucks.
everyone. With Ray Ferraro downstairs and Eddie Olczyk upstairs, I'm Mike Emmerich. Tonight we have for you a fantastic game of hockey. And as we approach game time, here's Eddie.
Well, we have two teams that are intense, Doc, and they don't like each other very much, so stay tuned. I expect some fireworks here tonight.
Just underway. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emmerich. Broke that play up at center. Seeks the corner. Loose puck taken by Hedman. Good quick poke check there. Decides to skate it back toward his own end. The Jets wheel it up the wing. Laid on to Hedman. Puts one on. Knocked right off the stick. Big shot from the point. Oh, he got that.
Goalie's looking around the screen to try to find the puck.
Trying to go to Richards. He's got that pass off the right wing and can move ahead. Nicely into the zone. Loose puck knocked away by Falk. The Jets will have to sit 2 minutes for interference. The Mighty Ducks go on the power play for the first time.
Here's a way to create some momentum in the game.
Absolutely. I think you're right, Eddie. Let's see what the team does here. Carried out of his own end towards center. Gets by, hung right over him and couldn't get it past. Offensive possession here. Let's go, Arister. Got a piece of that one. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Turned on net. Off his pad. Looking to McKinnon. The Mighty Ducks in possession as they travel through the neutral zone. Good defensive play, hand to eye and center ice. Winnipeg's done it. Back at full strength. They've got it between the blue lines. Winnipeg's carrying on up the wing. Good deke, and he gets by. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Sashays by. The Mighty Ducks lug the puck in their own end. Passing one off now to Zuccarello. Not a free puck now. Shrug that right off. Taken away. Winnipeg's lugging it along in their own end. Carried from the defensive zone towards center. He's turned back now to the defensive zone. Mark Giordano has it there. All-star game at age 31. Whistle blown, play stopped. The referee will hand out a penalty. The Mighty Ducks have accrued a penalty. It's a minor for slashing. There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number one. Arvidsson's tripped, and a penalty should be coming. Knocked it away with the stick. The goalie. Score! Off a skate and in. So he played a while in this period, and finally a goal.
I was hoping, Doc, that we were going to get that first one.
Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play. A big collision there.
Sometimes you just run out of real estate, nowhere to go, and he had to take the big hit.
The Jets up the wing are moving the puck. Right in front. Score! A power play goal yet again. Just over 7 minutes to go in the first. Winnipeg's lead on the strength of that recent goal is 2. Back on his stick. He takes that point pass. Just couldn't find the target. And possession snapped up by Duchesne. A drive. Oh, off target. Oh, a great stick lift, and he steals it. He slashed on the play, and there will be a penalty. And play is stopped for a penalty. The Mighty Ducks are getting a minor here, and the call is slashing. Winnipeg's power play has been effective so far, connecting for a pair of goals. Let's see what happens here. The Mighty Ducks with a face-off win. The Mighty Ducks control the play along the boards. Teeks. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Gains the blue line. Shot. Score! It's another power play goal. The Jets control from the neutral zone. Karam pass to Fall. Smart recovery by Hedman. That puck's loose, mishandled. The roadblock helped. It's an onside play. There's a hooking call on this play, but he keeps going. Pass ahead. Oop. A collision. No luck on that pass. Winnipeg's taking advantage of the delayed call. The goalie is off. Behind the net. Shoots. Score! Fuller. Unanswered goals. We're in the last minute. Let's see if anything changes. He is shut right off.
Better get your head up. That's a solid hit that he had to take there.
Gains the zone and looks over his options. Terrific work with the glove. Couldn't keep it, though. First period has ended, and a strong early lead has been built.
Present your ticket stub from tonight's game and receive up to 10% off of your meal at Bunsville Burgers Family Restaurants.
One period down, another period beckons here. What did you think of the first?
The Mighty Ducks are down in this game, Doc, and rightfully so. They did not manage the puck at all. If they want to get back in that game, they got to eliminate those turnovers.
Speared along by Hedman. Around through the corner. The Jets ready in attack back in the defensive zone. And he steps across the line. A shot. Patted away. Good poke check by Richards. Saucered to Arvidsson. Outstanding point-blank save.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Good standing poke check by Malkin. The Mighty Ducks in their own end setting things up. Moving it to Richards. One-timer. Winnipeg's in their own end carrying it on. Puck is thrown to Hedman. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Oh, what a chance there, denied. The pad flexed out. Drives to the crease. The Jets in their own end in possession as they travel. Blue pass. Puck loose, couldn't get through. Good job with the poke check. They battle on up the wing. Has it picked up. He banks a pass ahead. Took that pass right up the wing. Outstanding move. And the loose puck brought in by Kessler. Possession established on the pickup by Mikko Koivu. The Mighty Ducks continue on in their own end. Directing that one to Mikko Koivu. Makes that play deep. And now it's directed to Nyquist. He gains the zone. The Mighty Ducks control the play in their own end. Pitching it to Lindholm. Good standing poke check. And that's icing. Over 8 minutes to be played in the second. Winnipeg's been dominant 4-0. tie-up and help from the winger. To Raymond. He's got it. Pass attempt to Koivu. He's in on an onside play. And the loose puck gets chopped away. Two sticks together, they cancel. Goaltender pass. Brought ahead. On to Mikko Koivu. Around through the corner. Gathered up again by Koivu. Strong shooter against a strong goaltender, and the guy with a trapper won. Loose puck brought in by Mikko Koivu. Difficult spot. They need to get a change. They're getting tired and overwhelmed. Shot. He scores! Winnipeg's hammered home yet another goal. They've got a lot of shots, and now they've got goals to show for their effort.
Scored by number 12, Mason Raymond, assisted by number 20.
Slides it to the point. Great save. He's held to the glass. He helps his team make off his head. Magnificent save. Can he clear? The Mighty Ducks carrying it along the boards. Waits with it. Still no shot. Puck collected. Looking for options. Out to the point. Forks it to Kessler. Oh, and blocked away. 56 seconds left. 35 to go. Down the half wall. Really good move. 11 seconds up on the clock. Puts one on. And a save. Shooting. Big save there. And the horn. And the period comes to a close. Wow, what a finish.
Now's your chance to play green. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the recycling bins throughout the arena. Thank you, fans, for joining us in the campaign to save energy and keep our city clean.
Third period about to begin. What did you think of the second?
The Jets have had their way offensively, putting up a bunch of goals here through the first two periods of play. Let's see how they play it the rest of the game. Do they sit back, or do they look to add to their comfortable lead?
Puck covered, whistle blown. And let's hear again from Ray.
Winnipeg's taken a real physical tact to this game. They've been up offensively with the body. They've opened up lanes and then got the puck to the front of the net as a result of their physical play.
The H in hockey stands for hitting, Ray, and they have done a lot of it. Thanks for the report. Gains the zone. And the loose puck regathered by Falk. Carries it to the corner. Broken stick, couldn't take it. And that one goes wide, too.
Oh, there's another missed opportunity. He's had a couple of them in this game. He can't find the puck to the back of the net.
Broke it right up. Pulls his way along. Back at the point now. One-timer. That shot's blocked. Looks for room. Centering. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Winnipeg's in their own end, lugging it along. Skating with it now in the defensive zone. Picks up that pass. What's next? Boy, he got slashed. There'll be a penalty for that. Moves behind the net. Talbot's at the bench. 6 attackers now. Play is stopped, and now we'll hear the call. The Mighty Ducks have taken a slashing minor here. You can just see the confidence when a team is lightning-like on the power play, and this one is. They get another chance beginning now. Possession now on the pickup by Kessler. Gets a little drop off from the goalie here. That play is offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff. The Mighty Ducks control from the neutral zone. Into the attacking end. Carries it to the corner. Pitching this one to Tanguay. Gets on by. A penalty coming up, but it's a delayed call. On the delayed penalty, the change is made, and the extra man is out there. Malhotra's getting a minor for interference. The Jets get another power play opportunity, and they have been superb so far. The draw, the tie-up, and his team prevails. That puck's loose. Good defense.
25 seconds.
Fires a shot. Oh, what a chance. What a save. Snapping a pass to Kessler. Must get it out. Look at this chance. That one just hit the post. Oh, bad giveaway there. Waffle boarded. Puck free. Roadblock by Kessler. The Mighty Ducks have control of the puck in the defensive zone. Into the end of attack. Great poke check. Winnipeg's power play has come to an end. Unlike some of the others, they didn't get a goal. The Jets looking to head man up the wing. Has it in his own end. Puck fired down. Decision made. Defenders first. Icing. Tie up there and a good reach and possession. One-timer. Got in the way of that one. Terrific hand-eye. Trying to go to Kessler. Looking to Malhotra. A shot. Point-blank save.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Back on his stick. One-timer. Just missed the net with that one.
My dad once told me, Doc, if you don't hit the net, you can't score.
Moved along and in. A shot. Oh, lightning quick and a terrific save. Gostad's got it in his own end, headed towards center. Passing one off now to Raymond. Nice stand-up poke check there. Denied by the defense. Puck loose. Good solid defensive play there. Pass off the woodwork to Ryan. Icing is the call. Just a hair over 4 minutes to be played. The Jets impressive at 5-0. The Mighty Ducks controlling play now through the neutral zone. Fires! No!
Having a heavy shot like that is great, but you got to hit the net.
Save! The Jets with possession in the defensive zone. Skilled play by Duchesne. Referee over to the penalty box, and let's find out. Koivu's going to the box, and the call is tripping. You can just see the confidence when a team is lightning-like on the power play, and this one is. They get another chance beginning now. Free puck off a defender. A shot. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
Not a lot.
They score! A shorthanded goal. And they've won the faceoff.
By number 4, assisted by number 27.
Strong play, good reach.
Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 59 seconds.
Grabbed by Richards. The Mighty Ducks are skating it back in their own end. And he picks it up. Nicely into the zone. And play stopped because of an offside. A long game, and the clock bleeds down to the final minute of regulation. Great job on a cut pass. Winnipeg's lugging it along in neutral ice. Gotten quickly back. He knifed it away. The Jets' power play is over. And this time, shockingly, they did not score. Fires! He scores! He completes the hat trick! got the two centermen tied up, but there was a good reach there. Oh, Pochek saved one there. Puck loose, now picked up. Nice job, straight stand-up Pochek. To Duchesne. Great Pochek. Giordano's hooked on the play. There will be a penalty. The Mighty Ducks are given a hooking minor. Good job on the draw. Jabbed away by Kessler. To Tanguay. They score! What a power play these guys have. Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there for possession. And this one goes into the books.
I know what that's like, Doc, being on the end of some bad games, some bad efforts. I'm not looking forward to practice tomorrow.
everybody. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Embry. Tonight, a great game that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Eddie, what's on your mind as we await this one?
Well, we have two teams that are intense, Doc, and they don't like each other very much, so stay tuned. I expect some fireworks here tonight.
We have just started the game. And they've got it again. Pitching it to Malkin. He chipped that one off the boards and ahead. And that's an offside. We go down to the benches. Near the ice, it's Ray Ferraro.
The Mighty Ducks are extremely frustrating to play against. No matter how hard you work, you never seem to break them down defensively. They just don't give up much.
We'll drop back and maybe something better will happen. Perfect passing right through center. Shot. Great save at the edge of the crease.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Lets the shot fly. In front again. Passes it back to the point. Swept away. Into the end of attack. Knocks it away with the stick. And he steps in. Possession seized by Richards. Lightning-like reflexes there. Great glove save. The Mighty Ducks with possession up the wing. Picks it up back there. Good work with the stick by Zuccarello. Pitching this one to Fowler. Seeks the corner. Patted away. He's got it frozen. Not easy.
Fowler's shot block is effective for two reasons. One, he blocks the shot. Two, he stays on his feet and is able to attack the loose puck.
Good reach there. Laid on to Lindholm. Puck picked up here. Chicago's in control of the puck in their own end and readying an attack. Pass attempt to Richards. And he continues with it up the wing. What a move! On to Riley. Keeps it going behind the goalie. Knocked it away with the stick. Got the pad on it. Passing one off now to Lindholm. The Mooseheads control the play in their own end. Gets across, looks over his options. He scores! So he played a while in this period, and finally a goal.
I was hoping, Doc, that we were going to get that first one.
And they've won the faceoff. Not a free puck now. Trying to go to Duchesne. Still on the move out of their own end. Into the attacking end. And he's all alone. Missed the net.
Sometimes that's what happens when you try to be too fine on a breakaway. You don't hit the net.
Malkin's move might have fooled some, but not all. Takes that pass from the other point. Lets it go. Held there for a face-off coming up next. A little under 4 minutes left to go here in the first. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. Moving it to Zuccarello. Picks it up in his own end. And this play is whistled down. It is offside. Grabbed, the two centermen tied up, but there was a good reach there. The Mooseheads continue to probe up the wing. A shot, a wonderful shot answered quickly.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Lugged ahead from the defensive zone. Shot! The shot is off!
Here's one of those times where you look at...
Outstanding save with a glove!
Oh, that puck just hit his glove. There are a few ways to stop the momentum against you. That's one way. Cover up and reset.
Clean win on the draw. And now it's directed to Kessler. Gets in. What'll he do? Really good move. "20 minutes have now been played. Only 1 goal scored and 2 periods yet to go.
Join our fan club and receive a membership card, discounts on team merchandise and team ringtones, as well as email notifications on upcoming promotions and exclusive fan club member events.
We are in the early stages of this game, about to begin the second period. Your thoughts on the first?
The Mighty Ducks are down in this game, Doc, and rightfully so. They did not manage the puck at all. If they want to get back in that game, they got to eliminate those turnovers.
One-timer, strong shooter against a strong goaltender, and the guy with a trapper won. Nicely into the zone. Behind the net. Score! Carlson! Chicago's got their second goal of this game. There may be more. They've been heavily out shooting the opponent. And the faceoff's won. Puts one on. The Mighty Ducks carrying it in their own end. Skating with it now in the defensive zone. Gets in. What'll he do? Knocked right off the stick. One-timer. Puck now possessed by Richards. Good poke check by Fowler. The Mooseheads hopefully shifting from defense to offense in their own end. Great take, dangerous area. 2 sticks together, they cancel. In their own end, making headway. Nap by Kessler. Moved along and in. And possession established on the pickup by Kessler. And he is reefed.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
The Mooseheads in possession as they travel in their own end. Chip to Bodker. The poke check worked. Gets it in a good place. One-timer. That shot hit a man. And the puck controlled by Fowler. He gains the zone. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
A good tie-up on the face-off. That led to his team getting the puck. He throws it there. Good work with the stick. The Mooseheads starting back in their own end. Slid to Richards. Terrific hand-eye. Carried to the corner by Carlson. Right near the goal stripe to Richards. Lugged along the line. Good. What a save. I was looking for the light to come on. To the half wall. Back to the point. Great poke of the stick. Need to get rid of it.
Possession, pressure, that's got to equal a goal.
What control. Up the boards with it now. Waits with it. Puck loose, now picked up. Good job with the stick. Collected in the corner. The Mighty Ducks in their own end setting things up. Flop back into the opposite corner. Diagonal play here. Shot down the ice. Icing. Just a little over 4 minutes to go in the second. Chicago's lead on the strength of that recent goal is 2. He's in on an onside play. Cut on by with that one. Takes it right back. Loose puck captured by Hagelin. Chicago's moving well through the neutral zone. Wow, what a glove save.
That was all positioning, right into his glove.
Karam pass to Carlson. Players tired, about to get a rest. Seconds to play here, still in the second period. Puck is thrown to Lindholm. Snapping a pass to Malhotra. Look at this! Lets it go. Terrific challenge. Outstanding save.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Two periods have been played. They've worked pretty hard at it, and they get a well-deserved rest. Third period coming up shortly.
It's time for our parachute drop. If you'd like to join our Insiders Club here tonight, you can get exclusive media-only access to upcoming press conferences, practices, or even a locker room tour. Membership is free, so what are you waiting for? Join our Insiders Club today.
Two periods played, 1 period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
The Mighty Ducks are one lucky bounce from getting back in this game, but one area of concern, too many scoring chances they're giving up.
Puck grab, they've got it ready. One-timer, remarkable save off that blast. The Mooseheads lug that along through center ice. Directing that one to Riley. Carried through center ice. Gains the zone. Smart recovery by Duchesne. The Mighty Ducks looking to head man up the wing. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Bishop's at the bench. Extra attacker out. Good defensive play. Loose puck, though. Malkin's going to the box. A player hit the ice, and the call on them is tripping. And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1. The Mighty Ducks lug that along up the wing. Shakes through. Delayed penalty coming up. Oh, bad giveaway there.
The Mooseheads have forced another turnover, Doc. They've done a real nice job in that category in this close game.
Chicago's got a minor penalty. It's 2 minutes for interference.
Chicago penalty to number 89.
Possession established. Good reach there.
Time of the penalty.
Pointed to Mathot. One-timer. Outstanding glove save. Chicago's finding its way to center ice. Shoots one. Caught the crossbar with the shot. A strong shot off the crossbar. Some of them bounce down and in, and some like this one go out. The Mighty Ducks with a clean win on the draw. Picked up by Fowler. A big collision there.
Sometimes you just run out of real estate, nowhere to go, and he had to take the big hit.
Snaps one in there. Propelled to Malhotra. The Mighty Ducks have it along the boards. Looks ahead to start something. Nabbed by Carter. Chicago starting back in their own end. Up the wing skating with it now. Looking from the corner. Good hand to eye. And the reach of the stick. The Mighty Ducks have killed their penalty. Now they're on the man advantage. It's an onside play. Blocked away. And possession once again by Richards. The Mooseheads have killed off the penalty. Penalty box is empty for them. have a winner. Turned a shot on net. The Mooseheads have it in center ice. Bounced off the boards to Riley. Didn't get through. Looking to Ryan. Broke that play up at center. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Good job with the poke check. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. Whistle blown, play stopped. The referee will hand out a penalty. The Mighty Ducks suffer a tripping call. The Mooseheads power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
9 minutes, 8 seconds.
Broke it up well with the poke check. Cleared back out. This will force them to drop back a lot. Possession now on the pickup by Erik Karlsson. Head up as he carries through center. Sets up Shaw. That's a good solid poke check. Puck covered, whistle blown. We have passed the 10. Mark of the third period. Chicago's got the lead in this game, 2-0. Richards has come up short on another faceoff. One-timer, blockered away. Pitching it to Malhotra. Gets in, looks over his options here. Poke checked away by Richards. And he's held up. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. The Mighty Ducks are back even. Chicago's in control of the puck up the wing. Flings it. That hit somebody. Pitching this one to Richards. Chicago's in possession as they travel in their own end. And he steps across the line. Lets it go. And that one turned aside. Pass attempt to Richards. Gains the blue line. Good quick poke check there. Laid on to Richards. That plays offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff.
Been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goalie. Down in the butterfly, turned aside.
They've won the faceoff. Good stick presence.
The Mooseheads force another turnover in this game. Let's see what they can do with it.
And the linesmen were watching very carefully. That is an offside. Off the faceoff, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. Good solid defensive play there. Has it picked up. Passing one off now to Ryan. Chicago's lugging it along in neutral ice. Has it in his own end. Around through the corner. One-timer. Score! They're back to within one. The Mighty Ducks have struck back, only trailing by a single goal, and we're in the dramatic third period. Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him. Oh, great cut. And there's a delayed penalty call. The Mighty Ducks are going to the box for 2 minutes, and the call is tripping.
The power play is all about adjustments. They need to find a way to get more people and pucks to the net.
You've got it, Eddie. Let's watch to see if you're a prophet here. The Mighty Ducks in their own end in possession. He gets through. Big chance. Wonderful save. Nearing the final minute of regulation. Nice job. Straight stand-up poke check. Carried from the defensive zone towards center. Right out of the textbook. The Mighty Ducks are moving the puck in their own end. And possession snapped up by Kessler. Strong play, good reach. Chicago's controlling play now at center ice. Oh, what a move.
Bothker's got to try to simplify his game there. Just too much stick handling.
Gains the zone. Just got his pad on that one. Taken on by Carter. Good stick work, and for that reason, it's a chance for the offense. Still with it in the defensive zone. And quickly back. Shoots. Score! A power play goal.
Chicago goal. Scored on the power play.
Horn sounds, game over. Mooseheads record the victory in this one. Turned out to be a closer game than I would have guessed.
They had the puck all night long and really have lots of energy. They played a physical game. Come away with the victory.